Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. This will happen or be yours no matter what, it's destiny. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. Like always, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with Ace of Cups. We have pile 2 with Ace of Wands. And we have pile 3 with Ace of Swords. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub-readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So this will happen or be yours no matter what. It's destiny, and you felt drawn to the Ace of Cups. So something is going to give you a lot of emotional contentment and fulfillment for sure. So let's just put it over there, and we're going to prepare the first half of your reading. We're going to do some small cards, and I have my own oracle deck, but first of all, let's take a couple of tarot cards. So what will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is destiny. Okay, we got 3 cards. We got 4 cards. We got 5 cards. Yeah, let's stop there. So we have 5 cards, and I think we're just going to start with these. 9 of Wands. This is something that you will make happen for yourself, because that's the 9 of Wands energy. Yeah, persistence, refusing to give up on something. So I feel like you're making this happen for yourself, but it is also written in your destiny that it should happen. So you're being supported by the life. One of your life purposes is that this is supposed to happen. We have the Hermit. This is going to demand you to go inward and seek something. So yeah, this is a whole journey. And I probably, pile number 1, you're going to feel a very strong calling. So this will happen or be yours no matter what, because it's destiny. Destiny will be calling you. Maybe you've been feeling this ever since you were a kid. I don't know why. I think it's a woman, a kid woman. No, I think this is like a woman, but somehow it made me feel like your inner child or your teenager self. Like at a certain age, you will like start to feel like a higher calling, and a higher calling towards this. And this can be anything. Ace of Cups, anything that gives you emotional fulfillment. It could even be, starting a family, having kids, having a loving husband or a loving wife. It can be anything, but I would say pile number 1, you know exactly what this is, because this is your biggest desire. This is your biggest desire, and it's a calling, and you're being almost like all your decisions with the 9 of Wands here is you're taking like really conscious action all the time, so to move you towards it. Some of you already got this. Some of you already got this. It's with the Hermit here makes me feel like it's a very deep, intimate desire that you have, and this desire once again comes from a higher purpose. Your soul is meant to achieve this or receive this or live this type of life, something like that. 10 of Swords. Wow, you have so much peace in your cards. Even the 10 of Swords. Look at this. It is gonna be a journey for you to get it. That is for sure with the 10 of Swords. It's like you have to go through some harsh, like something with harsh lessons. So Ace of Cups, it's a lot. Cups is a lot of emotions, about emotions. I don't know why I talked about like you wanting a family, but that is just, of course, that is just an example. This could be something else. This could be you want spiritual fulfillment, because the Hermit is seeking spiritual fulfillment or seeking something through itself. So it can be anything, but say like you have to almost like it's I think like you will experience the total opposite. So maybe you will experience being alone, not having a family, not having people to connect with, and that's going to be painful. And the journey here is to overcome like kind of like what karma put on your plate and heal that. Look at the Ten of Swords, how peaceful it is. You heal that, or you go through this painful experience of not having that thing, and then you go seeking it. So say that you didn't have emotional peace, you didn't have loving people around you, and then one of your desires are like, oh, I'm gonna seek people like me, I'm gonna create a family, and I'm gonna like love my children like my parents never loved me, or something like that. Or, you know, I had never had peace growing up, so I'm seeking peace. It could be anything else as well. Peace, love, even like seeking yourself through like creativity, because cups is also like creativity. Like this is it's only you here. Look, this is you, this is you, this is you, one person, and you know exactly what this is. Pile number one, you know exactly what this is. Yeah, I think you know exactly what it is. Five of Swords. Yeah, you know, with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, it is once again, you know, it's in the, you have something like, I hear like your karmic plate, you know, like what you are meant to experience the opposite. So if you feel like I'm going to seek self-love, I'm going to seek God, I'm going to seek the creator, I'm going to seek to change my life and only have, and I'm going to create a wonderful family. I'm going to, you know, heal my creative wound. You know, sometimes we can have creative wounds because people tell us things, you know, when we are children, so we lose our confidence when it comes to our creative abilities or abilities. I forgot what I was going to say, but it's like you're going to experience the opposite, and the opposite is also what's going to push you. So this is not, it's destiny. You know, we're talking about destiny here. Destiny is nothing small. Destiny is big, you know, and destiny is like, it's like a spider web almost, because it has so much connection. It's not just like, oh yeah, it's in your destiny to be happy, but that also means maybe, yeah, you're gonna be unhappy until you become happy, because the journey in itself is to transcend unhappiness. Or maybe you're meant to be successful in sometimes of creative endeavor, or in your spiritual search for yourself. But then maybe, you know, you're gonna be spiritually lost. You're gonna be born in a family where you're completely, you know, you have no identity, you know, you're not being recognized, and you're completely lost. So it's like the opposites here. But it's such a beautiful journey, because Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, it's written in your destiny. So you're being guided by your higher self, you're being guided by your guides. Every person with a Five of Swords that comes into your life and brings you pain, and this is a very high perspective, but it's actually it's a hidden gift, because without you crossing these people, again, you have karmic bonds with these people. So they don't come into your life just to torture you, even if it seems like that. They come into your life because and give you the opportunity to deal with this and free yourself from their influence and their bond. And Ten of Swords really shows how you walking away very peacefully here. Usually Ten of Swords, you know, original Rider-Waite tarot, I think there's a man lying on his stomach with 10 swords stabbed in his back, and you know, this is you're standing upright here, and the transformation is shown by the ravens flying here. So this is and the sun, you know, look how much light it is here. So there's so much light on your path. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Wow! Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. Look at the surrendering gesture here with the hands. Completely surrender. Look at the crown here coming to you. Wow. Yeah. Emotional fulfillment. Getting the thing that you didn't have, that was almost felt like it was withheld from you from life, or taken away from you, or you just never had that part. You never had that people loving you, self-love, confidence, creative confidence, spiritual connection, however this resonates with you. Wow, this was just the tarot cards. Yeah, but tarot cards talks a lot. So let's do some small cards as well. Publicity. So we have Jupiter in Leo in the 5th house. Damn. Wow, pile number one. Not only this is like you're meant for success, you know, if you have Jupiter in Leo. I mean, Jupiter, you know, is the planet of success and abundance and growth, you know, a lot of growth. You're meant to grow so much. You're meant to grow so much, and you're really meant to be seen. You're meant to you have publicity here. You know, you can't have publicity without being seen, and you can't have Jupiter in Leo without being seen. You know, in the 5th house, the house of good fortune, creativity, but also romance and children. This is what I felt like for some of you. You know, the dream is like, maybe to show off your really nice family. You're like, look at my husband or my wife or my children, you know. I don't know why this energy comes in, you know, because it's so far away from me. But today it came, so maybe this is for someone, you know, because we all have different dreams, you know. For some people, it's different. We all have different desires. But, you know, look at this, reaching for the stars here. So yeah, big thing. Healing the creative wound is also what I feel. Heal the creative wound. Heal self-love, yourself. Something with your identity, with who you are. Be okay with who you are. Not only okay, you're meant to shine. With Jupiter in Leo, you're meant to shine, and you're meant to be big. Like this is like fame. So for some of you, like fame and fortune is definitely on your path. If that is what you're seeking, I think for some of you, you're going to get it anyways, even if you're not seeking it, because I think it's just in your destiny. Yeah, I just think it's in your destiny. So let's see what else we got. Waiting. I was looking at the dog. It's a little butterfly here. Waiting. Okay. 9 of Wands. Yeah, look at this. 9 of Wands, you have to stand your ground. Yeah, it's a journey. I mean, this is not going to happen in a couple of months. This is a year. This is your whole life. This is the story of your whole life. So this is going to be your whole life, you know. From the day that you are born, it starts. From the day that you were born, it started. And then what it started with, maybe for most of us, is the karmic plate, you know. And we have these parents that we have karma with, and we have siblings we have karma with, and we have teachers, and we have peers in school. I think it's called peers. Yeah, I don't know. And it's like, and we have thoughts that are created, and we have, you know, feelings that are created, and all these things, you know, are created here. And dreams also, and wishes and desires, and we get disappointed, and we get some happiness, and we get some disappointment. Usually it's a mix, you know. But I think at a certain time, it's like, it's becoming very strong. Because usually, you know, we get born, we go through all these things. There's not so many people that are like, their calling get activated at a young age. Because we need to go through certain things to kind of mature. Even if we're old souls, you know, even if we're very old souls, you know, when we get born, I'm a baby, or I'm a teenager, or I'm a young adult. So we have to go through all these things. So I think it's going to be for you. But I think many of you are something like feeling this calling already from teenager. Yeah, teenager, young, you know, you always had some kind of spiritual connection. Yeah, you always had some kind of connection. So there's been a lot of waiting for you. You know, there's been a lot of waiting, and it's a long journey. You know, this is a long journey. The further you come, like the older you become, the stronger you're stepping into this energy. And why am I getting ages? Like, yeah, I'm getting like a lot of messages I'm not used to. But I do feel like between 30, 40, 50, 60, something with the golden age. For some of you, I know I have some older viewers. For some of you, this is like 70, 80, something happening, 70, 80, 90 even. Like you, and this is just like awakening a spiritual part of yourself with the Queen of Cups, and just being fulfilled with your life, like being this wise old man or woman. Like you're just yeah, I don't know what, you're just sitting there, or you're just walking around, and you just have beauty and harmony all over your life. Okay, let's see here. We also have tea leaves. I mean, we have the whale. Yeah, and the reason why I say that, because the whale is also, you know, very spiritual animal, very connected to channeling the higher consciousness, channeling in higher consciousness and psychic gifts. Great worry over nothing. And we also have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah, and you had 10 of Swords here. I think you're going to have to let go of a lot of things, actually, to be honest. This is a whole journey, like I said. You know, this is your whole life here on the table. Your whole life is here on the table. There's going to be a lot of, like, experiences with the Five of Swords. A lot of difficult relationships, tricky relationships, and people that comes into your life and then leaves your life. And I think, like, it's like almost like you have like a list. I see like a list, and there's names on the list. Okay, this person, you're gonna have this experience with this person, and this person comes in and you have this whole experience, and then you tick that box off, and then this person, or maybe these 3 person, you know, sometimes, you know, 3-5 people come in at the same time. And maybe a family member is also being annoying at the same time. So you have like, you're really like, woohoo, chaos. So it's like you're ticking off all the boxes. And it's like a process that you need to do. It's like, it's in the plan that you're going to cross paths with these people. So once again, it's nothing bad. Don't feel like, sometimes we feel like, oh, why did I manifest this? Sometimes New Age spirituality can be, I don't know what to call it. Like, I wouldn't call it like toxic positivity, but like, it can be a little bit ungrounded. Yeah, let's say that. And also like put a lot of responsibility on the unconscious mind, almost like we're saying, why did I manifest this? And it's not right and it's not wrong, you know, because we do manifest from our energy. We do manifest from the way we think, from the way we feel. That's completely correct. But I do think there's like some things we're not in control over, you know? Some things are just meant to be. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone needed to hear that. So let's do, I think we're going to do 2 cards from my own Oracle deck. And you can get it now with free worldwide shipping on my website, nordicl.com, if you use the coupon code November. And yeah, that's going to be going on from now until, I think, end of November. Okay, I have a new deck coming out, so I need to make some space. That's why. Okay, let's see what we got here. Motivation. And we have new beginning. Wow, look at that. Motivation and new beginning. This is the marathon. This is not, once again, you need to hear this, because the Badger is resting here. And the sunflower shows, you know, sunflower talks a lot about kind of like life, purpose, destiny. And the sunflower, you know, it always turns towards the sun. But, you know, there, 9 of Wands, we have 9 of Wands here, you know, talks about a lot about courage and persistent. You know, you're not giving up, even if it's, because this is a long journey, so you can't give up here. And at times you need to rest, and at times there's just waiting. But you are new beginning here. I think you're close for this to happen. Pile number 1, yeah, I think many of you are like so close for this to happen. I think you ticked, if I look at the list, it looks like all the names has been ticked off. Oh, you know what happened? I just saw your guy do like this, you know, because I saw the list. And I checked, like, okay, so let's see how many names are ticked off. And I just saw them all being ticked off. And then a guy just came and like, do I have a piece of paper? Yeah. The guy just came like with a paper and just did this. See, it's done. So for that gave me the information. I needed that paper, but who cares? that gave me the information. Like, you're done. Like, so for many of you, there's no more. You're not dealing anymore with karmic people. Yeah. So now it could be when you manifest similar people, it could be that you comes from your own, you haven't let go almost of the, because meeting all these people, going through all these experiences has caused certain mind patterns and emotional patterns in you. And it feels like it's like you're still working through certain things. Certain things hasn't been healed. And you just keep on, you're completely, if you're completely on the right path, you know, you just keep on working with yourself, and don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, Because there's time where you need to push through, there's time where you need to rest. Keep the motivation. Even at times, sometimes the best action is no action. Sometimes the best action is know when to step back, take care of yourself, and rest and wait here. There is new beginning for you. Look at the cherry blossoms here. Yeah, there's a very beautiful energy. There's a lot of water here when you're reading. The Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups. You're moving into the Queen of Cups energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy is like full connection with the divine. Full connection with source. You're embodying the divine. You're in the surrendered mode. You're like, your heart is so open. You're creating from a higher place. Your artistic abilities are channeled from your higher soul, or something like that. Yeah. A new romantic cycle begins with new moon in Libra. Yeah, so you're also meant for love. So you had a lot of karmic partners maybe. And I really think, I feel like you like emotionally, because, we see you being a very emotional human being or a soul with Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. I do see that you have spiritual connection with the Hermit. Even since you were a little kid, you were connected. But look at the swords here. The people around you didn't know how to love you. They couldn't love you. But you have to know this was also a wound. This was a karmic wound. You've been hurt by these people before. You've been in this difficulties with these people before. It could be even just you don't understand each other. It doesn't even have to be like a trauma or an abuse. It could just be like you can't connect. You can't understand. You see things differently. You focus on different things and you just feel lonely. Even if they don't abuse you or do anything like that, it doesn't have to be extreme, it's just like they don't know how to love you, and you're a very like I feel like a lot of watery energy here, maybe. Yeah, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, Scorpio, Cancer energy, which is the third. Why do I always forget the Pisces, of course. Yeah, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Yeah, for some of you, it could even be that your North Node is in Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You're meant to become this very emotionally fulfilled human, but also like being able to use your emotions. I don't know, like your spiritual connections and your emotions, embodying this part of you. Something with water. Water is important. So you had like a lot of people that couldn't connect with you from that place, but you also couldn't really connect with yourself from that place because of past life wounds and all these things. So new moon in Libra, Libra is connected to the 7th house. 7th house is the house of relationships. So the relationship seems really to be in focus here, but the 7th house is also about your shadow self. So it's like, it's an inward journey. It's like, what do I want? Who am I? And how can I be a loving person? And how you're learning all these things, Yeah, you're learning all these things, but I do feel like love and nice friendships and nice relationship with people around you is really in your destiny. Yeah, this is very relationship focused, actually. The relationship with yourself, but also relationship with people around you, but also like your creativity. This is the artistic pile for sure. Publicity, You're meant to shine. You're meant to show your gifts to the world, and you're meant to shine, and you're meant to be fortunate. Wealth, Jupiter in Leo. Wow, look at this, Jupiter in Leo, because Jupiter is the planet of luck and abundance, and Leo is in the 5th house, which is like the house of good fortune, winning the lottery. So for some of you, like really, I feel like something with your some creative gifts of yours will bring you great wealth and success. Great fortune. Yeah, great fortune. Maybe you can support your loved ones with that even. New beginning and a new romantic cycle begins. You're meant to experience true love. Yeah, I don't know if you don't want it, but we have the 5th house. That's the house of romance. We have a new beginning and we have a new romantic cycle begin. So for many of you, there is a true love out there. And this is a person you're going to be able to connect with. But it's going to demand also that you are ready. Because you have also been, affected by all this. You've been disconnected with yourself, and you need to heal your shadow to be able to love the way you want to be loved. You're learning this. You're growing in love and abundance. Growing in love and abundance. Look at this, another Libra. diplomacy, balance, harmony, and compromise. She doesn't look all too happy. Yeah. So yeah, this woman doesn't look all too happy, and it makes me think like being stuck in a job that you don't like, being stuck in a role that you don't like. Look how tight up she is here, you know, and her clothes and everything. She looks like I want to say I want to rip her clothes off and put on something like looser on her. So it could be like you are something with your job is not satisfying. For you, it's all about finding satisfaction, learning about who you are, learning about your needs, and moving towards emotional fulfillment and contentment in your work. And I think for you, what's going to give you most contentment when it comes to your career is to do something that you're really something with your hands, maybe even be, look at it, for some of you, like you're leaving this corporate businesswoman work or whatever, you know, this could be working in healthcare, something, anything that makes you wear a costume. I feel like, yeah, I'm not happy to wear this. I feel like, so yeah, and then this energy, you know, I am a healer, or I'm an artist, or I am a writer, or I'm a singer, you know, and this is like what's going to give you true fulfillment. So for many of you, that's really in your path to do that. And I have to say, once again, if you're like on the older, if you can do whatever you want, of course. Some people, you know, they got pissed off with me when I said that I one time, like, yeah, you're too old to do anything. I didn't say that actually, but that was what their mind interpreted what I said. You can do whatever you want in whatever age you are, you know. I'm a complete believer of that. But you know, when we become 70, 80, 90, you know, maybe we're not going to be driven by career and go and certain things, you know, it's not in your path anymore. But I think for you, it's like just embodying peace and happiness, and you can still be creative. Yeah, maybe bringing out some creative gifts, and yeah, you can actually still be very successful. I feel like I went into a slippery slope right now, so I'm gonna leave that. You can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want, no matter the age. Let's stop there. So, but freeing yourself here is definitely on the path, and not wearing some kind of, I don't know, stepping out of the matrix and creating your own type of life. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Take action with passion. At a certain time in your life, you're going to be called to leave your job, your career. You're going to change career. Yeah. It is going to demand courage from you, but I really feel like you're calling, you're going to be ready to do that and completely surrender yourself to doing something more creative, something more artistic, something more spiritual, or like starting your own business and like somehow being like your own boss. Peace, open your heart. I like this, Queen of Cups and peace. Yeah, I think, you know, you're meant to come to this place where you embody the Queen of Cups energy, which is, you know, peaceful, which is connected, which always has an open heart, which is full of compassion, which is like super artistic and expressive, intuitive, acts from her instincts. And just like, yeah, once again, like embodying like a spiritual energy, even if you're not like, yeah, just embodying a spiritual energy of peace and love. Yeah, connection. You are ready. Yeah, you know, you are ready. So they showed us the list and we made a little ball of it. You're done with the karma. You're done with the karmic plate. Now it's the next thing here. It is already the new beginning, you know. It is, you're already doing this. You're already doing this new beginning. You're being called. You need to listen to the calling. Once again, Queen of Cups, you know, is a very intuitive queen. You need to listen to your intuition. I feel like High Priestess energy here as well. You're being super guided and you are very connected, you know, and if you don't listen to that, you stay in this, I don't know, like, is this a job or something or some kind of career? Maybe you studied like for 20 years, I don't know, but maybe you studied like for a very long time, you have a student loan, I don't know what, so you feel like, oh, should I do this or should I do that, you know, and it feels like maybe there's compromise here as well, like something like you can make it work, but it's really need to listen to what your heart wants to do, what your hands wants to create, And this is the flow of the new beginning. If you resist this, you're going to feel like you have karmic cords left. You're going to feel like you have karmic people left to deal with because you keep on kind of bringing them into your life, but you don't actually. You just like have a hard time listening to your intuition. You know, if you don't listen to your intuition, you will be stuck. But you are ready. Peace. Open your heart. Yeah, open your heart here and listen. We have a 20 and we have a 21. 20 and a 21. The next step here is open your heart, listen to your intuition. We have the rabbit here showing fertility and abundance. You know, it's time to be creative, be artistic, start your business. I don't know. Start your masterpiece. Don't be scared of love. Yeah, maybe let love in. New beginning, a new romantic cycle begins. Don't be scared of loving. Don't be scared to love. Don't be scared to take the relationship to the next stage, maybe. You are ready, abundance. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Abundance. Yeah, I mean, so much positivity in your reading, pile number 1. Okay, pile 1. I think we're going to stop there. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 1. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So this will happen or be yours no matter what, because it's destiny and you felt drawn to the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, you know, is a very passionate ace, you know, yeah, big yes, big passionate yes with the Ace of Wands, a catalyst to change, a new adventure, a new beginning. So let's just keep it over there and let's just dive into your reading. We're going to prepare the first half. We have some small cards and yeah, but first of all we're gonna start with a couple of tarot cards. So what will happen or be yours no matter what, because it's destiny. What will happen or be yours no matter what, because it is destiny. Ooh. I don't know if I took too many cards. Okay, let's just start. Wow, this is so strange. When I started, before I just started this reading, I felt like Ace of Wands and pile 1 and 2 somehow, you know, are connected, and you know, pile number 1 is Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, yeah, this could be a message that you should check pile number 1, but let's wait a little bit, you know, because sometimes it's not like that. But I mean, look at this, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, pile number 2. Pile number 2 is hitting the jackpot lately. Yesterday also, you know, pile 2 was a great reading. So yeah, congratulations, pile number 2. It looks great. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. 6 of Wands. Damn. Wow, this is big time success here. This is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. This is passion. This is like a successful adventure, a successful journey. There's so much success written on your path and in your destiny. What else do we have? This is insane. Pile number 2, you saw me shuffling the deck. Ace of Swords. You got them all. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords. Wow, you I have to take a breath. I don't know what to say. I mean, you got jackpot. Jackpot, pile number 2. Congratulations. I mean, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and 6 of Wands. I mean, 6 of Wands, the card of success. So there's like big time breakthroughs in your destiny. There's like emotional fulfillment. There is like spiritual clarity, spiritual success, personal growth. There is passion. There is like dominance, sovereignty. I don't know what. What else do we got here? Queen of Swords. Look at this. You're just holding your hand out. Yeah, it's like give what you know you're gonna get what is yours. There's no there is no confusion in your pile number 2. You're gonna get what is yours. You're gonna get what you're just waiting here, you know, holding your hand out. You know, some of you, you know, you're meant for something big and you will get it. And we have the Death card here. Wow. Interesting. I don't know what to say, you know. I feel like a little bit shocked. Like it is a good shock, but it's just like a word. How am I gonna interpret such a high energy, almost like super duper positive. Ace of Cups. So it's like, wow, what's gonna happen? This will happen or be worse no matter what. So yeah, we don't know. It's like so many things. Like so many things will happen for you. So many new beginnings, emotionally, mentally, in your relationships, in the relationship with yourself, spiritually. It's all for you. Yeah, it's all for you. You are like the star in your own life. Yeah, we should all be the star in our own life, but it's something like you are the star. You are the star. Yeah, you need to hear that you are the star. You're just waiting here to receive something. I don't know what this death card here. Even when I pulled the last card, I felt like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have pulled that. But it has a purpose, of course. It has a purpose, of course. I'm almost feeling called to put, because it was, when it was laying here, it was like this. I feel called like to take this one as well. So let's take this one. I mean, what? What? I don't even know what to say. Ace of Pentacles, you know? Death, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. I felt like something was missing. I had never seen this ever. I mean, I'm gonna like put a star on this reading. And I don't know if this is the pilot I felt drawn to. I wasn't even thinking this time, but yeah, I hope. I hope so. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You got all the aces. And you know, we took the last card on, we put the Ace of Pentacles on death here. So, and now I feel like I want to throw up. So there is like something is like, the biggest blockage, you need to know this, the biggest blockage, pile number 2, is in your root chakra, in the lower chakras, because Pentacles is this earth energy. Earth energy, you know, we have a lot of like, the lower chakras is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. These are the chakras that we have most karma in, like the heavier things. Because the upper chakra, of course, we also have karma and blockages and stagnations in those, but they're like a little bit, somehow it's a little bit higher vibration, you know, the higher we come in the chakras. So there's this, and also because you have Death and Ace of Pentacles here, your biggest blockages are in the root chakra, sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. It has to do with money, it has to do with relationships, it has to do with safety, security, it has to do with self-confidence, self-esteem. It has to do with your power, standing up for yourself, taking action. All these things, addictions are also in the lower chakras. Yes, addictions, also health, bad health, problems with health problems. So yeah, this is where the big transformation is going on for you. But I can't believe that you got all the aces. Ha! I cannot believe it. Yeah, I mean, your energy is nice. Pile number 2. I think this is the best reading ever. Yeah, so let's see what else we got here. We have to continue. Restlessness. We have Mercury in Aries in the first house. I feel dizzy. Yeah, it was so much energy, high energy here, that I felt like almost like something got pushed out of my body that didn't belong there. I think pile number 2, I think like with this very powerful aces here. The aces are the seed. The aces is like the first card in that suit, you know. So it's like, it comes with a lot of energy, you know. Ace of Wands comes with this explosive catalyst to change. Ace of Cups is the spiritual awakening. Ace of Swords is like your third eye, your crown chakra is going to explode, you know, and open up this very high connection, a very clear channel to your higher self. Ace of Pentacles is like cleansing out the lower chakras, connecting deeply with Mother Earth, feeling super grounded, like this fierce shaman almost, you know. So there's a lot of powerful energies here. I mean, there's so much energy. I think you're gonna go through, like, your life is just gonna be like big transformation, like an explosion almost. But like a good explosion. So restlessness here, Mercury in Aries, makes me think there's like at times there's just gonna be like, there's so much energy moving around, you know. And it could be at times that you're ungrounded, but it's like, could be like, oh, it's just going to be a lot of things happening. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things happening in your life. At times, it's just going to be like, wow, you know? Like, everything is transforming. Everything is changing. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Rich girl. Yeah, this is you. I mean, you're destined to be rich with all these aces here. Rich in passion. Rich in adventure, rich in sexual passion and romance, you know, Ace of Cups, rich in spiritual experiences, in spiritual energy, rich in clarity and connection with Ace of Swords, rich with Ace of Pentacles. You know, rich, you have real wealth, material wealth, you know. So you have all the areas covered here. You're meant to have it all. And I like it here. You're just sitting here with the Queen of Swords in your hand out. You're like, yeah, I did the work. I'm ready. You know, give it to me now. It's all gonna come to you because yes, you did the work. You did the work and you didn't have a choice even to make it. You know, this is your destiny. Destiny is something big. You know, when we talk about destiny, we're talking about big energies. You know, it's not something like, oh yeah, you know, something small. No, this is big. Your whole life is about this. Your whole life is about Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Big time new beginning. The whole you are meant to be turned inside out. And, you know, so you're going to be forced to do the work. You're going to be forced to do the work. And I felt like kind of that a little bit with the Aries, Mercury, restless energy here. Like at times it's just going to be like a little bit chaotic, but it's fine. You know, chaos is not something bad. You know, it's just things are changing. And you are like, you have very high energy. You know, you're, whew. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's almost too much to channel this. Let's see what else we got. The teapot. Yeah, like almost like a boiling teapot at times. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Wow, there's deep friendship here. We have a woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So yeah, there could be a woman, very important. I don't know, I just pushed this and Ace of Cups went up. So yeah, there could be like some very important relationship with a woman here. Yeah, that's the only thing that I got. So let's just leave that for now. So we're going to take 2 cards from my own Oracle deck. And you can now get it with free worldwide shipping if you use the coupon code November on my website, nordicl.com. So let's just do 2 cards. I still can't believe you're reading. Like, I don't, have you ever seen this before? I've never seen like all the aces. Yeah, it's almost too much. Too much positive energy. Okay, let's see here. Moods. Okay. And key. Yeah, I think, you know, for you, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Because, you know, I have a Kundalini awakening. And it's like the last, you know, I've been meditating like a lot. I pushed it too far even, actually, to be honest. my twin flame was a little bit like, what the hell is going on? Because, you know, I had like such big purges and there was so much intense emotions and thoughts and feelings that came out, emotional purges. And I think, you know, this a little bit that I felt here, like Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the death here. Big time transformations you will go through. At times, you know, with the moods here, at times your energy is going to be all over the place. At times, you know, you're going to be releasing a lot of things. But it's like you are really in the rapid cycle of change. So I do think like there's just so much going on with you, pile number 2. There's just so much going on with you. And I feel like it's all good. All good. The good, the bad, the ugly. It's all good. It's all leading you here to the Queen of Swords. You're just holding out your hand and you're receiving all the goodness, all the positivity from the Ace, from the Wands energy, from the Cups energy, from the Pentacles energy, from the Swords energy. This is the key here. The key is just to go with it. The key here is just to go with it. You are growing and you're learning and you're like, this is like so much. I mean, you should be happy that you feel, this energy resonates with you, you should be very happy. You should be grateful. Because many people are so stuck, you know, but you have it, and it's also, you have the capacity and the potential, but also it's in your destiny, you know. This greatness is in your destiny. This transformation is in your destiny. It's all here. The rich girl, look at this, is you. It's all here. You don't need to go looking for something. You don't need to push something. You just need to surrender to the moods, to the cycles. There's cycles here. Many cycles you're going to go through. Many transformations that you're going to go through. The key here is just to go with it. Follow the cycles. It's all leading you to transforming yourself. This is Scorpio energy. You're going to be transforming so many times. You're not even going to be able to count. You're going to have spiritual awakening so many times. You're just going to be it's like the ultimate transformation here. And the ultimate transformation is also going to bring you the ultimate happiness. The new, crazy new beginnings, like dreams coming true. Things you didn't even know you wanted, you know, comes true. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Yeah, I love the Queen of Swords. She's just sitting there with her hand out. Your hard work is paying off. There's a new moon here, Capricorn energy. Death. Look at this, death in Capricorn energy. So Pluto, you know, because death is the card of Scorpio, I think, you know. But yeah, Scorpio, 8th house. Pluto energy, and Pluto has been in Capricorn. So Pluto in Capricorn has definitely affected you. And Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. So 2008 to 2024. Maybe you went through hell of a ride, you know. Yeah, maybe you went through a hell of a ride. I certainly did. I have both, you know, my rising in Capricorn, but also my Venus in Capricorn, my South Node. Yeah, I have some placements in Capricorn. So anyways, let's see what else we got. Mars, assertion, force, and passion. Wow, this man looks badass. Mars energy, Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy. Whoo! Yeah, it's a very intense Scorpio, Aries energy. So Mars, you know, connected to Aries. Yeah, I felt that you're dealing with a lot of high energy, a lot of high spiritual energy, a lot of transformation. So you're very aligned, you know, with the collective, you know. You're ready, you know, you're ready to ascend, you're ready to become the best version of yourself, you're ready to reach your highest potential, you're ready to fulfill higher soul's mission, higher soul purpose, you're ready to live a life where you're happy, where you're aligned, where you're creative, where you're successful. You're ready for all of this, but there's a part of you that's needs to go. There's a part of you that needs to die, you know. It's the pain, it's the karma, it's the suffering. So it's like you're doing this super cleansing, and at times, you know, with Mars here, just like I said, you know, my twin flame was like, what the hell is going on with you? You know, it's crazy, you know, because I was like, wow, you know, and with a little bit more control than that. But anyways, you know, it's just like intensity. The teapot is boiling at times, you know. You should just go with all this. Your hard work is going to pay off here. You're dying and you're dying and you're dying. You're shedding skin and shedding skin and shedding skin. You're becoming badass, pile number 2. Yeah, you're becoming a badass soul. You're becoming a badass soul. Grounding, go deep, explore your roots. Yeah, I do feel, you know, because I put the Ace of Pentacles on the Death card, I do feel like your biggest blockages is in the lower chakras. Root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. Go deep, explore your roots. So this is what you're clearing out now. This is what you're clearing out. And this is also what's going to unlock. The thing is, you know, all the chakras needs to be aligned and open for something big to really manifest. But Ace of Pentacles, you know, if the root chakra is blocked, you know, if we see like a manifestation travel from the crown chakra is the higher connection and calling. It's like, ooh, I this is what I want. And then the third eye, we visualize it. The throat chakra, we communicate it, we take like communicative action. The heart chakra, we feel it like we already have it. The solar plexus chakra, we take action. The sacral chakra, we create with our hands. And then the root chakra, this is where it becomes manifested into reality. So for you, you know, having the root chakra blocked, like it can't be some certain things can't be manifested into reality because it's blocked, you know, where the manifestation is finalized and materialized. And maybe you can feel it, you can visualize it, you can feel it, like you're like, I'm doing all the right things. Why isn't it becoming materialized into reality? It is because the root chakra blockage. So for some of you, you need to check root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. Google it, read about the blockages, and then go from there. Life is still pushing you to do this. Courage in the face of conflict. Yeah, you're gonna overcome like a lot of intense emotions and intense feelings. So you really need to bring out your badass soul here with Mars. Yeah, you need to bring that out. Mars, Aries energy. You need to conquer yourself. If you don't conquer yourself, because Mars, Aries energy is fire, you know, if you don't conquer the fire and conquer yourself, you're gonna be like a spitting dragon. Yeah, you're just gonna burn everything around you and burn yourself. So yeah, there's a tendency, it could be a tendency to become self-destructive if you don't master yourself. But it's in the plan here for you to master yourself. You have a lot of power. Look at this. We talked about the 4 aces here. You have so much power. This is meant to be used for your better good. You're meant to cleanse this power You're meant to purify this power, and you're meant to use it in light and love, and but when it's not, all this energy, all this power that you have goes to almost being self-destructive, and being consumed by very dark and heavy feelings and thoughts. So it's a little bit tricky here. But you have it in you. You can handle this. You can handle this. A year from now. That was a very clear message. Yeah, but something with your reading is like super magical today. A year from now. It seems a year from now. It could be for some of you. This is ready, because Ace of Cups is free. Ace of Wands is free. Ace of Swords is free. So it's almost like you finished all these things, and now you're just dealing with the last thing. You just have one thing left. Ace of Pentacles. So out of four things, we have one left. Yeah, so you're almost at the end. One left, 1 year, 11. 11. Yeah, spiritual alignment. So 1 year from now, it seems like it could be pile number 2, that your hard work is really going to pay off, and now you will receive. So maybe you're dealing with the last blockage here. Truth. Yeah, wow. You know what this card told me? It's like, yes, this is all truth. This is like almost like it came and told me, yeah, this is the truth. The whole reading here is the truth. Laid out here. Believe this is the truth. Wow. I don't know if we need to take more tarot cards, but let's just do it anyways. I feel like almost like this was like... yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I feel like almost like a little bit exhausted after this reading, because it was just like, it was so powerful. It's like, it almost like it turned me inside out. I think you're gonna be... It is a journey. I mean, it's you're gonna be, at times you're gonna be tired also, and because it's like this whole, you're gonna be turned inside out. Yeah, you're gonna be turned, but in a good way, in a good way. So pile number 2, there's only 1 year left, you only have one thing here that you're finishing off healing, and I think it's in your lower chakras once again. Yeah. 3 of Wands, progress, expansion. 6 of Swords, yeah, there's one last thing that you're overcoming and leaving here. And the Hermit in reverse. Isn't that interesting? Let me feel a little bit. Hermit in reverse can be... Because Hermit upright, is almost like soul searching. We like our solitude. We're seeking spiritual enlightenment. But when it's in reverse, wow. I'm going to say what I got. What I heard is that the last thing that's going to happen is letting go of the spiritual search itself. This is the ultimate... Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. This is the last thing, that we let go of. I don't even know how to explain this, but, we go soul seeking... We go soul searching, and we turn into solitude. We go into introspection. You're forced to do that because there's so many things going on, with you. This is, I think you're very spiritual. Pile number 2, I think you're all very spiritual here. So I think the last thing that's going to happen here is like, you're done with your soul searching. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're done. The last thing that you're going to let go of is the seeking itself. And that means that you're done. And this is something can't be explained. This is something that needs to be experienced. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're finally done. Your whole life maybe, there's been a lot of seeking. Finally, you let that go and you're done. Something with being like completely done. And you're very at peace here with 3 of Wands. Look how you're sitting here watching things. Yeah, watching things. 6 of Swords, You're leaving things behind. You're coming home almost, You went soul searching. You had a little snake coming behind you. Yeah, you have your guides with you. But it's like something with like coming home. You went into solitude. You went into the cave. You went soul searching. You come back almost at that enlightened stage. You're done. You're done with your healing. You're done with your searching. Everything is done here. I don't know how to explain this, but I felt like I became very, very calm. Yeah, I felt like, whew. Yeah, very, very calm. So yeah, I mean, it's all gonna end up. I see a lotus opening up, a pink lotus actually. See a pink lotus opening up. And I feel like that's the end of your reading. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that pink lotus opening up, because I think that's gonna be the last thing happening to you. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Super excited. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna read your comments. So anyways, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. This will happen or be yours no matter what, because it's destiny. You felt drawn to the Ace of Swords, and look how it's clearing out all the darkness here. So let's put Ace of Swords here, and let's just dive into your reading to see what is destined to happen or be yours. Okay, we're just gonna prepare the first half. And we're gonna start with a couple of tarot cards. So what will happen or be yours no matter what, because it's destiny. Oh, I touched it. If you touch it, you have to take it. That's a rule. Okay, so let's see. We have 8 of Swords. Wow, this is nice with the 8 of Swords and the sword here clearing out the darkness. Look how the Ace of Swords is trapped here in something. I heard a self-made prison. I don't know why, but I heard like a self-made prison. So let's see how that makes sense. We have 2 of Swords. Damn. Interesting. Very interesting that we're getting the swords, because we have Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords, you know, is the big breakthrough, clarity, power, victory. Yeah, truth. The sword of truth. We have Wheel of Fortune. We really meant to get out of something here. Self-made prison or some kind of prison. We have the 5 of Pentacles, maybe overcoming something that has to do with your health. Some very unlucky circumstances. Yeah, I heard like something with some unlucky circumstances. I'm getting like so many messages. Let's do the last card. King of Pentacles. Nice. Oh, good that we touched this card and I took it. Because this was a good way to end your reading here. Look at the apples here. Apple stands for love and abundance and fertility. So yeah, King of Pentacles is crowned here. You go through all this pentacle energy. You go through all this sword energy. Damn, pile number 3, you're meant to win the fight. There's a fight here. There's unlucky circumstances here. There's disappointments. There is loss. Could be a divorce. I don't know. 5 of Pentacles sometimes is a divorce, or like the loss of something, or bad health, or poverty, or, you know, unlucky circumstances in your career, in your relationships, in finances. Unlucky circumstances. I keep hearing that. And like prison. And it's like almost like you're in this prison, 2 of Swords, like, oh, I can't get out. I don't know, it's stopped. 2 of Swords, 2 swords, like almost like a stop here. You can't, you're completely, I want to scream. Yeah, that's what I felt like. I want to scream out of frustration. Could be like, it could even be like spiritual attacks. It can be verbal attacks, or, you know, people like, I don't know, but it's I don't know why I hear self-made prison. So it could be like, in the end, this is karma. And I'm not saying that you deserve it. I'm not saying that it's right, because I think it's not. I don't think you deserve it. I don't think anybody deserves any bad circumstances at all. Universe don't think you deserve it. This is not a punishment of any kind, you know, but there is, you need to deal. It's like you can't escape this. You needed to deal with this. You couldn't escape this. You needed to deal with it, but you're meant to win over it. You're meant to overcome it. You're meant to win over it. The Wheel of Karma. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Karma. Yeah, it is like you're meant to win over it. You're meant to overcome it. You're meant to transform some kind of like, even saying bad karma feels like it's your fault. And this is the language of, this is the language, you know, 3D language. It always comes with duality. So try not to take it like you did something wrong, you deserve this, because I feel like I feel like I'm getting angry. I feel like I didn't deserve this. You didn't deserve this. It's not right. It's like it's been too much. It's been too hard. It's been too hard. It's been too much. Let's do more cards. You're with the King of Pentacles here. You're really meant to conquer this. You know, you're really meant to conquer this. So let's see what else we got. We have some small cards. Exaltation. The moon in Taurus in the second house. So it's like you had nothing. Yeah, I'm sorry for laughing, but it's like almost like you had nothing. You something was really not going good here. Five of Pentacles, you know, I think this kind of tells us like what this is about. And Five of Pentacles, you know, is really hardship, struggle, isolation, unemployment, losing things, not having things. And then you have exaltation, moon in Taurus in the second house. The second house, you know, gives you abundance, material wealth. You know, it's the house of money and value, material possessions, incomes, security, self-esteem. Your self-esteem was crushed here almost, you know, in some way because of the circumstances of your life. So pile number 3, I want to give you a hug because I think like you went through some really difficult I keep feeling like I'm getting angry and it's not fair. Like something like you weren't treated fair. Yeah, somebody didn't treat you fair. I'm cold. Let me put on a sweater. Yeah, now I'm getting cold, you know. Five of Pentacles. In the original Rider-Waite Tarot, you know, it's like a sick man, you know, he's wearing like crutches, what is it called? And a woman, you know, they have like their bare feet and they're walking outside like a church, and the church, you know, is all warm, but they're walking in snow. So yeah, it's like really being out in the cold. I feel like I want to give you a hug, and I see you. Pile number 3, I see you. I see it hasn't been easy. You've been dealing with maybe bad health, unemployment, isolation, feeling like you've been in a prison, not really not knowing how to get out. It's just like it's just such a difficult like situation to deal with. So, but let's go to the good part. This will happen or be yours no matter what. So the Wheel of Fortune, you know. So we talked about you definitely have some karma that you're dealing with. It's not easy, but Wheel of Fortune, you know, also moves. It's about cycles. So yes, you have a part of your life. It's a cycle here where you are going through all these hardships and all these struggles. But you have Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords, you know, is clarity, truth, and breakthrough. And look how, you know, you've been in such a dark spot here. You didn't know how to get out. You didn't know how to change this or your health or your finances or whatever was on your plate here. But look at this, how it's like opening up. There's such a dense darkness here. It's completely pitch black, you know. Sometimes, you know, with the Two of Swords, felt like it completely pitch black. But here, look how it's opening up. So at a certain time in your life, you know, you're going to be done with that cycle. That cycle of your life of hardships and struggle. Because the Wheel of Fortune, you know, is a cycle. You're going to turn. Because you have positive karma. You have good karma. You're a good person. The universe loves you. Pile number 3. Maybe at times you haven't felt that. But you are loved. And the universe wants to give you what you deserve. And you deserve with the King of Pentacles and the second house, Moon in Taurus. Moon in Taurus, you deserve a lot of fulfillment. You deserve to feel good, to feel safe, to feel secure, to feel healthy. You deserve all these things. We have exaltation. It's like big time here. It's a big time. It's like complete, you know, the opposite here. And I don't know why you're meant to really experience both these two things, but it's in the plan here. And I think it has something to do with your suffering. It's the catalyst for your awakening with the Ace of Swords. You know, many times it's like that. You know, Buddha, he didn't go seeking enlightenment before he saw the suffering. It was the suffering that made him search. And it's Eckhart Tolle, you know, spiritual teacher, enlightened teacher, also, you know, went through so much suffering. You know, he was tortured by his suffering, and that created like a crack. You know, Ace of Swords really like cracking open the ego and things, like crack open the third eye crown chakra, and then there happened like spiritual awakening happening here. So I think like it's for you. It's like I feel like I would like to spare you. Like, I think it would be nice to spare you, but it's somehow from a higher perspective, it seems like it's like at least, you know, if we can understand that, okay, maybe there is a higher plan, doesn't mean that whatever somebody did to you or whatever you're struggling with, that like somehow it's okay or you deserve this in any way. Once again, I don't think you do that at all. I don't think people, you know, it's okay that they treat you bad in any way if that's the case, you know, but it somehow from a higher perspective, there is a higher plan, you know. It is like, it has something to do with clearing something out. So it's like almost like you've been maybe not able to conquer, because there's a lot of thoughts here. There could be like victim mentality. There's a lot of thoughts about your situation, about your life, you know. And I think like before you have been put in equal, you had lifetimes. I see 18th century, 16th century. You've been incarnating a lot lately, you know, the past 500 years. Like you've been coming down a lot, and you've been incarnating a lot in poverty, struggles, and hardship. So it's like you were never able to overcome those thoughts or something here, but you're meant to do this now. Wheel of Fortune in the middle of your reading really shows how the wheel is going to turn for you. So I do think with the Ace of Swords, you know, I love the Ace of Swords, really talks about spiritual cracking open. You will be cracked open, and I think, you know, there's already a crack in you because you're listening to my reading. You are listening to my reading. If you understand what I'm saying, there's already crack here. You have already opened up, and who knows? Maybe your wheel has already turned here, and you're already in your King of Cups energy here. You're already opened the gates of abundance here. There's meant for you, because once again, you know, there is positive karma, there's good karma, there is abundance, there is love. Universe wants to give you this. Maybe you're already starting to experience this. We have gift. This is going to sound strange. This is going to sound strange for some of you. Maybe it won't make sense, but the suffering is your biggest gift. And the last couple of days, you know, I've been going through a lot of very, very, very deep core wounds, intense wounds, you know, the intense emotions that has come up. And I've been walking in the forest, you know, trying to like ground myself, and I had an affirmation. It's like, suffering is my friend, you know. It's okay that all these things comes up. Suffering is my friend. So I feel like it's a gift. It is a gift. And look at the dandelion here. Yeah, there is like, for you, I think, you know, it could be that you've been struggling, because dandelions always makes me think of childhood. It could be that you've been suffering since you were a child. Oh, you're meant to break free from all this. And I think you're not only meant to break free. Look at this. You go to the King of Pentacles. You crack open that skull. To be honest, you know, I don't know. I almost want to say pile number 2 was crazy. Pile number 2, I mean, that was the most magical reading I ever done in my whole life. I think, actually, to be honest, I never gotten tarot cards like that. But somehow I want to tell you, pile number 3, I still think that out of all the readings that I did today, I think your transformation is the most powerful one. Why do I say that? Because there's such a contrast energy here between this blockage and it's like almost like you're being cracked open here. Cracked open, and then you have exaltation. It's like, so there's like big time spiritual awakening. There's big time changes in your life. This suffering is the gift here. So it's almost like you're dealing with one thing, and pile number 1, pile number 2 is like almost like they were dealing with like a lot of things, or other people, they have a lot of things, but you have one big wound, one core thing. Yeah, this is I want to. Okay, this is my reading. Yeah, you have one core thing, and this is like, I hear like you have been incarnating a lot the past 500,000 years. Many times, you know, a soul comes down. They have a lifetime and we're exhausted, you know. Whoa, you're being here on earth, so dense, you know. No matter the lifetime. And especially, you know, we had difficult lifetimes. We need to rest in the bardo, or, you know, we rest, you know, for a couple of 100 years or 1,000 years. And then we do our next incarnation. A couple of 100 years and 1,000 years, you know, it's nothing. It's like a breath in the universe. But for you, it's like, I feel like, bam, 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 bam. The Wheel of Fortune cycles, you know. Bam, 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 bam. You kept coming down. You kept coming down. You kept. Pile number 3, I think you're a very powerful. There's something with you're carrying something. I think many are in you in pile number 3 are transformers. And what does that mean? Yeah, Transformers is a type of soul that absorb heavy energy and transform it through their own suffering. And this is an awful thing, because I know it myself, because I'm a transformer. This is not an easy gift, and I think many people have a hard time understand this. My twin flame is like complete opposite. He transforms in light. I transform in darkness. I don't know how to explain this, but it makes sense, you know, yin and yang almost. But yeah, you know. So I think for you, it's like something in the end is gonna make sense with what you are as a soul. And you can feel like the circumstances of life and the way you're stuck. You can feel like, oh, I'm such a, you know, I don't know what you think about you. It's not even close. You're a very, very powerful soul. I mean, your ability to carry darkness and then transform it. I think at a certain time in your life, like you're gonna be cracked open. It's all gonna make sense for you. It is all going to make sense for you. And look with the Queen of Pentacles, how you rise to the top. You go from the bottom almost to the top. Cinderella, the black swan. Yeah, I said the black swan. Yeah, it's called the black swan. The ugly swan. Yeah, I said the black swan, the white swan, the yin and yang. Yeah, some of you have twin flames for sure. It doesn't have to be. It could be that you have another spiritual, very like a catalyst. Some type of catalyst. Some of you, you're just like, this is like, I don't know, it does feel like you're gonna have like some like spiritual catalyst of some kind with Ace of Swords. Wow. Yeah, pile number 3, you are the one who's gonna surprise people around you with your transformation. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. But forget about that. Rooster, you know. I said this is my pile, so I'm going to go with this. This is 1981. I'm born 1981. Rooster in Chinese astrology. Chinese zodiac is 1981. And I don't know the other years. But yeah, maybe you were born 1981. Rooster, King of Pentacles. Yeah, like something you go from the bottom to the... You're the underdog. Pile number 3. You are like the this is the underdog story. You go from a bad place and you rise to the top. You go from a bad place and you rise to the top. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Yeah, I do feel like because you are such a powerful transformer of darkness, you're gonna have like enemies. Yeah, I almost didn't want to say you're gonna have enemies, and it's. You have a connection to Egypt. I'm getting so many messages. I'm just gonna go with it. You have a connection to Egypt. You've been incarnating a lot, you know, and you're a very powerful, spiritual. I don't even know what to call you. You know, a dragon, a raven, the black swan, like something like this, a shaman, and you know, so you've been crossing paths, 2 of Swords, almost like crossing paths with also very spiritual, dark forces. You've been fighting dark forces like a lot. So it's like you have like some kind of like enemies. Maybe you have spiritual teachers, you know, in this lifetime you're going to cross, or like certain people that are very, 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 very dark. So if you're like really like been dealing with like some really dark narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, or just like really authoritative figures or something, it's in your path somehow. It's in your path. The rat here. It's in your path here. Your journey is so powerful. Okay, so let's do a couple of tarot cards. I can't even talk anymore. So we're gonna do 2 cards from my own oracle deck, and you can now get it with free worldwide shipping if you use the coupon code November on my website nordicl.com. Okay, got that out of the way. Let's do this one, and let's do that one. Romance! Nice. Yeah, some of you have twin flames. And look at this. The dark and the light. And look at the hand here. I think this is the masculine hand. If you just look at the hand, I think this is the masculine hand. And I think this is the feminine hand. And yesterday, talking to my twin flame, you know, we're talking about our energies because we transform so differently. He transformed in light. And it's pretty funny. He has a stellium in the second house, actually. A Libra stellium, I think he has 5 planets, you know, in Libra. And Libra is super balanced, you know, so he's very, very balanced, and like he's really like a frequency holder. And I have a stellium in the 12th house, Scorpio, you know, so this is like really like the opposite from him. I'm like, you know, and you know, light and dark, we said that, you know, I transform in darkness, he transforms with light. So it could be that you have a divine counterpart. It could be that you're carrying both these two energies within yourself. But we have romance here. Look at this beautiful card. So what else do we have? Curiosity. For you, you will be like really... I think many of you have very powerful spiritual gifts, and this is going to help you a lot. Yeah, this is going to help you a lot. You have spiritual interest, you have spiritual ability. You like we talked here, like if this resonates with you, you know, you're this fierce dragon soul. Yeah, you're this fierce dragon soul. You have been conquering harsh conditions. Even before you were here on Earth, you know, I see you like flying around with your dragon into like destitute, is that called destitute? Corners of the galaxy and facing darkness and going like, wow. Yeah, something like that. So I think like when, at the time when you're activated with 8 of Swords here, darkness is not a problem, you know. You can dive right into it like this and conquer it. So I do think like something with like some of you are very, very powerful light workers, or it's like there is an almost like a natural tendency for the dark forces of the galaxy to attack you. So yeah, if you feel like you are working a lot with spiritual warfare and things like this is the reason why. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, something became so... I don't know where you are in this journey. I don't know where you are, but I do think you are already open. You're already awake. And I think for many of you, you have come pretty far here. You're doing the healing work now. You're dealing your healing work. And maybe some of you are even cut out, like nothing can attack you anymore almost. And... maybe you're already sitting on the throne here. You're healing, you're sitting on the throne, or you're ascending to your throne here. Vega. Number 33. Master number 33. So Vega, luminosity, creativity, talent, and fame. And you know, Vega souls are multi-talented. You know, like multi-talented. Vega souls also have a connection to Lyra. And Lyra, Vega, you know, are one of the oldest souls in the galaxy. And this was also what I felt with spiritual warfare. I was thinking like, yeah, maybe you had like a connection to Lyra. Because Lyra is such like really, this is the old souls. You know, they've been fighting the Draconians and the Reptilians, and the planet, you know, got destructed and things like this. And, you know, souls that come from Lyra, Vega, you know, they have... they're really like powerful souls, and they are very good in diving into darkness. There's no like I think fierce, very fierce souls, but also very talented, multi-talented. It's the leader, you know. Vega, Lyra is like the leader. It's the true leader. So something with the King of Pentacles, something with like stepping into your role of authority. And usually it's like that in the underdog story, isn't it? You know, nobody believes in the underdog, and then the underdog goes through this transformation and, you know, gets its payback by rising to the top, and everybody's like, wow, you know. So yeah, I really see this with you, rising to the top, and you're multi-talented here, and your talents brings you fame. Says fame here. So we have staying focused and hold the course. Yeah, this is, you know, look at the stargazer here. This is a message for you. Stay focused and hold the course. If this resonates for you, you know exactly what to do. And once again, I feel like many of you already know. You're already open here. You're getting like a lot of messages now from this reading. We have patience through the darkness to the light. Through the darkness to the light. Yeah, you dive into the darkness. You dive into the darkness, you transform it. Be patient, work through this. We have wait. Yeah, you just work through this. Something also, you know, I need to say with wait here, what I heard immediately was the world needs to be ready for you. The world needs to be ready for you, because when you are activated completely 100%, you're going to be a powerful force. And something with like people around you and the world needs to be ready for you. So patience and wait is also what I hear here. You are like, you have no control. Like the human, there's a part of you that doesn't have control. This is completely, you have a soul purpose. You have like a higher soul purpose. And it hasn't so much to do with the human you. Yes, we talked about here, part of you're dealing with a lot of karma, human karma, past lifetime karma. We talked about, 16th century, 18th century. You went through all these difficulties here. And I think you did that to suck in the darkness almost. Wow, this was such a strong message. Yeah, you did it almost to suck in the darkness. And then through your own transformation, you're releasing it collectively. I think many of you, pile number 3, you are very high light beings, star seeds, angelic beings, because to have the ability to do this, you suck in the darkness, and then through your own transformation, this is not easy, through your own transformation, you heal it in yourself, but also collectively. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Solitude, yeah, I felt that many times, you do this by yourself. Very, your base energy is like you're an independent, very master. 333. You're a master soul. Yeah, you're a master soul. I am a master. You are a master. Yeah, you are a master soul. Dragon soul. Angelic dragon. Dragon rider. I don't know, like coming from... You're probably getting messages like... I think I'm going to do another Who Are You reading, because I like doing those and I've noticed you also like them. So yeah, who are you? So maybe you can watch. Yeah, I've already done a couple of those. Who are you? Seen from the eyes of your spirit guides, and things like that. So just check it out. It's the most viewed readings on my channel, actually, if you want to know who you are. Yeah, who you are, because I think you don't know who, I think you, yeah, many of you are getting messages and you know exactly, like, or you can sense who you are. For some of you, no, maybe it's not so clear. Because I know this myself, because I also am the underdog story, completely lost, in the karma, in the wounds and things like that. So yeah, I have no idea. I had no idea, that I would be doing this, and this was my path. So anyways, let's see here, the world. Wow. Yeah, so with the King of Pentacles in the world here, yeah, you're meant to, this is like the high achievement here. You're meant to ascend this lifetime. You're meant to ascend. You're not going to come back. Some of you are. This is funny because I felt like not long ago, it's like, the Bodhisattva keeps coming back. And yeah, almost like, I think, pile number 3, you're not really stuck in the incarnation cycle. Some of you just keep coming back because you want to serve. This is the soul that you are. You keep coming back. So for some of you, you keep coming back. For some of you, you're like, whoa, I'm not coming back anymore. Like, I'm done and I'm going to be a guide. Like, you're becoming one of the ascended masters or a guide that works with Earth. I don't know what your name is. I feel like I want to tell you your name, but I don't know what it is. Yeah. So you have a name. You're known in the realms of the heavens. You're known. You have a name. I don't know what it is, but they know you. You're a master. You came here. You keep coming here. Yeah, this is what I hear. Take what resonates. The sun. Yeah, you're a big time healer with the world and the sun and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're a big time healer. You keep coming here. You have a big mission. And what was even the topic of this reading? Yeah, I forgot, I completely got sucked into channeling here. This will happen or be yours no matter what. It's destiny. Yeah, this is your whole destiny laying here on the table. When the time is right, there's wait, there's patience. You're gonna be done. So you came here, you sucked in so much darkness, and now you've been transforming it. But you're gonna be done transforming it, and then you're gonna step into your true energy, because you're not a carrier of darkness. You're actually a carrier of light. But it's like you suck in the darkness and then you transform it. I don't have to explain this, but and then you return back to the sun energy here. So you're gonna also be back into your full energy, and this is going to be very, very, very powerful. And this is what I felt like the earth has to be ready for that. Almost like this higher enlightened embodiment, the highest enlightened embodiment of your soul energy that you can carry here. You couldn't carry your whole energy here because it would be too strong. Okay, so pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.